Let's solve for this quadratic equation here. We have 3t to second power plus 4y equals to t to second power plus 6xm, right? So we're solving for t. So this is a quadratic equation. So because we're dealing with quadratic equation, the first thing that will come to our mind is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. All right? So let's go for it and make it like that, right? So then we got to combine t squared and then 3t squared by doing what? Negative t squared both sides, negative 3t squared here. All right, so this one is out. So this is out. We end up with, sorry, here. This is supposed to be t. All right, and then 3t squared minus t squared is going to give us what? 2t squared plus 4y equals to 6xm. Okay, are we finished yet? No, because remember, we need everything on one side. The other side equals to 0. So that means we're going to do what? Negative 6xm, negative 6xm. So this is out. So we end up with what? 2t to second power plus 4y minus 6xm equals to 0. So now it's carrying shape, okay? So it's coming to shape now. So, but what don't you see here? We're not seeing t, because remember, we have x squared and x. We have t squared, but we don't have t, okay? But what else are we saying? Because some people can say this, some people may not say it. It doesn't really matter. You can just keep going. That means what I'm going to talk about is that we got 2 in common for all these 3 terms here. So we can take it out, right? So if we take it out, we end up with 2 out, t squared plus 2y minus 3xm equals to 0. Everybody good? Because when we divide everybody by 2, this is what we end up with. So that means our equation can be written as t squared plus 2y minus 3xm equals to 0. That can just help with calculating numbers, right? Reducing them. So what do we need? A, B, C, all right? So A equals to 1, number in front of t squared. B, there's no B. That is equal to 0. C equals to 2y minus 3xm. We good? So now we're going to use what? The quadratic formula. And our famous quadratic formula is equal to what? X squared minus b plus minus square root of what? B to second power minus 4a times c. And this one is divided by what? 2 times a. Everybody good with that? So that's our formula here. So now let's go for it. So now we go. And what do we have here? T. So instead of x, we have t. So we have t equals to what? Minus b is 0. Plus minus 0 to the second power. Following the formula. Minus 4 times a. A is 1. And then c is this one here. 2y minus 3xm. And that is square root of that. And then we divide everybody by 2 times 1. T equals to what? So we know this one is 0. This one is out. And then we end up with then minus 4 times 1 times 2y minus 3xm on the top. And then square root of it, okay? So 4 is a perfect square of square root. So we can keep the 4, right? So if we keep the 4, we can just multiply the negative 1 by these 2, right? So that will give us what? Plus minus. So what's really happening here is negative 1. So I'm carrying the 4. I'm keeping it because I can use it, to take the square root of that. So negative 1 then times 2 is negative 2y. And negative 1 times negative 3xm is going to give us positive 3xm. Everybody with me on that? And then we still have the 4, okay? So we still have the 4, so square root of that, and then that is over 2 times 1, which is 2. We only use the 1, not the 4. Why not the 4? Because we have square root that we can cancel with. We can work with it, okay? So what is square root of 4? It's 2. That's the reason why we did it. So you have plus minus 2 out, square root of then. Now we can rewrite this one with the positive sign in the front and the negative sign after that. Actually, it doesn't matter, but for the good look of the math, we do what? We got 3xm minus 2y, okay? And that is over 2. And what can we do now? 2 also can be crossed out. So we end up with plus minus square root of 3xm minus 2y square root of that. So this is equal to t, ladies and gentlemen. We are now finished. Voila.